I said 3 words on the phone. And he left. Before we dive in, please help me reach 1,000 subscribers and tap the bell so you don't miss these real-life stories. The phone rang while I stood at the sink, the last light of dusk fading through the window. I hesitated before picking it up. The house was finally quiet. My husband was asleep on the couch, the TV murmuring softly. I answered voice automatic, quiet. "Did you decide?" the voice asked. I didn't recognize the number, but I felt it. A familiarity, a pull I hadn't faced in years. "Yes," I whispered before thinking. "I picked you." The words hung in the air. And just like that, the room changed. My pulse raced, not from excitement but fear. The TV went silent. I turned. My husband stood there, remote in hand. Not angry. Not shocked. Just devastated. "I'll call you later," I murmured, ending the call. We stood in silence. I wanted to explain, to soften it with context or excuses, but he lifted a hand. "Don't," he said quietly. He looked at me like someone surveying a house that was no longer theirs. Then he walked down the hall. I followed. He packed methodically, shirts folded, socks rolled. Calm, terrifyingly calm. I sat on the bed, voice fragile. "It's not what it sounded like." He paused. Nodded once. "It's exactly what it sounded like." He zipped the bag, walked past me, stopped at the door. For a moment I thought he might ask for one last chance. Instead he said, "I hope someday you understand why I can't stay." And then he left. The house was silent again. The night stretched endlessly. That call, the words I had buried in my heart for years, had crossed a line. Loving someone in your head is one thing. Choosing them out loud is another. And my husband had heard me make that choice. Days turned into weeks. I called, I texted, I left messages he never read. Friends stopped asking about me. Some avoided me. Others pitied me, and somehow that hurt even more. Months later, I saw him at the grocery store. He looked older, steadier. He nodded politely. "I'm sorry," I whispered. He studied me, then gave a small, tired smile. "I know. I never wanted you to hear that," I added. "I know that too," he replied. And then he walked away, leaving me alone with the echo of 3 words that changed everything. Marriages don't always end with shouting. Sometimes they end quietly, with a single sentence spoken into a phone, overheard by the person who needed to hear it most. And sometimes the one who walks away is the one who finally understands the truth.